What's up everyone? So in this video I'm gonna do an unboxing and product review of a 4th axis stabilizer by Scotty Makes Stuff. So let me show you what this looks like here. I was looking for a solution to videos that I have where I'm walking and the camera footage is bouncing up and down, and I found this guy in this store, Scotty Makes Stuff. Figured I would just get the the latest version, but as you can see, it's got like a spring, a handle. You can watch this video review about it, which is pretty good. We'll just skip through this. You can see kind of how it works. As you bounce, the idea is that it kind of keeps it more steady. You can hold it in all these kind of different ways. He's using it with an Osmo Pocket, and I saw a bunch of reviews reviewing it with the Osmo Pocket, but I'm going to be using it with my GoPro. When I just walk with it and just hold it right here and speed up the footage, it gets like, it bounces up and down a lot. So that's the problem that I was trying to solve with this. I figured I would just buy it. I'm going to test it out, and I'm going to give my review and my thoughts about it. So here I have my GoPro. Let me get this out of the way. So here I have my GoPro. I've got the tripod mount on it. Yeah, let's just see what all comes in the box. Looks like that's it. Some packaging. I'll read this a little later. Before you start, there's one aspect of using the 4th axis to be aware of. When walking, the 4th axis will seem to be bouncing a lot, but what's happening is it's you bouncing and it's tending to stay level. So maybe that's just saying that even if you're walking and it looks like it's bouncing, it's actually not. So yeah, we'll just see about that. But let's look at the make of it. It's clearly 3D printed. I'm feeling glad that I got the upgraded version, because I saw some reviews about how, like, maybe some of the parts weren't that like firm feeling. So I definitely want to get the latest iteration that he has. It's folded up right here. It looks like this will be the tripod. I'm not sure if I should pull that. It seems like it doesn't really want to pull. So yeah, it looks like this is the device itself. Also got a ball head, a phone mount, and this counterweight set, which is sort of heavy, but that's good. I think you want it sort of heavy so that it kind of provides some weight for stabilizing. Maybe this. Here's something there. Okay, so this seems to be tightening and loosening the amount of bounce here. This right here is tightening and loosening what I assume is the handle. Maybe this just kind of extends it. Alright, so I'm going to read the instructions now, and let's see if I can figure something out about how this is really supposed to kind of go. Setup. Start by turning the payload adjuster so your stabilizer's suspension arm. Okay, so that is this one. You know what? That's actually not this one, it's this one. Bounce damping adjustment is the other one. Start by turning the payload adjuster so your suspension arm sits roughly horizontal. So I'm going to turn that. Kind of hard to get my fingers in there and turn it. Sits roughly horizontal. I'm not really achieving that much. Let's see, I'm going to kind of change the shape here so that it looks like the picture. So that would be this going in, and this handle going straight down. So that's that. I guess I should probably put the GoPro on now. Okay, so I've got that roughly horizontal. That's roughly horizontal. Let's see if I can tighten it. Alright, I'm just tightening this nut right here. So it didn't tell me this, but you want to put the GoPro on first. so that you have some payload there. Let me try to put the weights on it. So that just screws right in there. That's pretty nice. Now, if we hold it, we're a little closer to horizontal. I know this isn't the best view because it's from overhead, but if I just hold it there, that's kind of how we're looking. The payload adjuster is the primary way to balance your rig. As you get more skilled, let's see, and the payload adjuster is that one in the top that I was just adjusting. So this is the primary way to balance your rig right there. It says don't leave this in a car on a hot day because of the spring, probably because of the plastic too from the 3D printer. Okay, so we're going to adjust the damping adjuster by turning it clockwise until you meet firm resistance. So that's this one right here. Adjust the damping knob, turning it clockwise until you meet firm resistance. This is 100% damping, and only the hardest vertical motion will be absorbed. So that's firm resistance. This is the hardest damping, and like that isn't absorbed. See? That is not absorbed, but that, like hard vertical motion, is absorbed. Okay, so that's 100% damping. Now to turn the bounce damping to 0, loosen the screw anti-clockwise 1 full revolution. You'll see your rig bounce more before stopping. So I think I could maybe even go lower than that. Maybe when, yeah, so you see it kind of, if I move up, it's very easy to make the spring go, if that makes any sense. So basically that's 100. You can go less than that. Most people find a setting between 25 and 75% will work for general walking. Cool, so I'm gonna just turn up the damping just a little bit. I'm gonna set it down here. But overall, this is it. I've got it all set up. I think I've got it in, what mode is this? I've got it in balanced upright mode. So as you see here, going up and down, it is bouncing. You need to kind of hold it like that, but the idea is as I walk and as I go up and down, this is staying stable. Using this, you can adjust the payload, so how heavy that is, and then here's the other side. Using that one, you adjust the dampening. So like if you tighten it a lot, it'll only take like a super fast abrupt jerk for it to move, but if it's somewhat loose, so you just want to adjust that to your preferences based on your how much you're moving, how much or whatever you mount it to is moving. But yeah, that's it. First impressions on the build and everything. I'm impressed. I mean, it's clearly with 3D printed parts, but like everything seems to work fine. It looks like they did have some quality control to make sure the nuts are screwing and everything. I didn't have any issues. It's going to take a little bit of a learning curve to use, and it is also going to look pretty crazy if I'm just walking around, a park or something like this. People are going to be like, what is that? It's not as inconspicuous as just holding your GoPro walking. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I am looking forward to using it, and first impressions are that it's great, and it was pretty easy to adjust. The instructions didn't tell you to go ahead and put your camera on it, but once you do that and put the weights on, then you start seeing how this thing could work. So thanks for watching the unboxing. I'm gonna get to using this, and we'll see how it works out.